Everyone, welcome back to a very delayed episode of TamsCraftyKnits. If you would like to follow what I'm working on and see my crafty posts, sometimes also random posts thrown in there, feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's at TamsCraftyKnits and I'll put it down here. I also now have a Facebook group. Randy, I am kind of stealing your idea of having a Facebook group just to chat with people and share what we're working on, things like that. So I've invited a few people. It is a closed group, so you do need to request to join, but if you would like to do that, just search for TamsCraftyKnits on Facebook in the group section and you should be able to find it. I also have a page that you can like as well if you choose to. I just put up things that I've finished on there. But yeah, so I just wanted to welcome my new subscribers. I noticed that I've gained a few more recently and I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I'm actually one subscriber away from 100. That's if we're led to believe the numbers that YouTube shows us on the on our pages. I know while I kind of was away from making videos, there was that whole people weren't able to monetize their videos unless they had a certain amount of views and a certain amount of subscribers. You have to have a decent amount of subscribers and a decent amount of views on your videos to be making anything anyway. On my other channel, I'll give you a bit of an idea, I was with a network. I had about 500 subscribers. I was with the network and I was with that network for 2 years, and in that time, for that whole time I was with them, I only made $100. So it's really not worth getting tangled up with the network, and you do make a little bit from monetizing your videos. Obviously mine are not monetized anymore. I didn't get any messages about them not being monetized anymore, but the little dollar sign has gone from next to my videos, so yeah, whatever. I just like chatting to you guys and seeing what everybody is working on. So as you can tell by my voice, I'm still sick. I've been sick off and on for the past month. First it was like a sinus infection. Then I had pharyngitis, which is like an inflammation in your throat that affects your voice box and your glands and all that stuff. So, and the antibiotics that the doctor gave me, I'm supposed to take 2 of them 4 times a day. And they made me really nauseated and I just went, no. So I'm also waiting to hear back from a job that I applied for. I've had 2 interviews with them and they called my references and it all seemed really positive, but I haven't heard anything yet. So I don't know if I should call them or what. I don't know. But today I found this, if I can pick it up, from Big W here in Australia, which is kind of like our equivalent of Walmart, I suppose, in the States. Yep, it's a unicorn mug. I mean, come on, it was the only one there. I had to have it, much to my mum's amusement. But I have it's like a caffeine-free coffee. You get it from like a health food shop, so I've got that in there with my lactose-free milk. It's not as hot as what it was, but yeah, we'll see how long it takes before this gets smashed, but it's cute while it lasts. So what have I been working on? I do have a couple of finished objects. You get this pattern on Ravelry for free. I can't remember what the pattern's called, but it's just like a little sleeping doll. I made this for a newborn, and I think I'm going to make up a few more of these. I may go down a hook size, but this is just all with acrylic yarn. So it has a little hat there, and I'll put a link to the pattern and the books, if I can find them, that I'm going to talk about, down below. Then I got an ebook from Amazon excuse me, because I was going to actually buy one of, I think it was this, no, it was one of the other books, and I'd already ordered the actual physical copy, and I thought, you know what, I should have looked on Amazon. But I did end up finding, I've got it on my iPad along with a couple of other books, because they were a lot cheaper. I think the most one of these books cost me was $12, and the other couple were maybe under $5, because they're obviously the ebooks. Don't go in there because you need to go to the Kindle app. It's really not my day today. I was reversing out of a park. I had to take my mum to an appointment about an hour away, and I was reversing out of a park. I looked both ways, there was nobody coming, and this old fart decides, like, we drive on the left hand side of the road, so he was doing an illegal turn into a park while I was trying to reverse, and then he had the nerve to honk at me. And then I was reversing here in town, looked both ways, there's no one coming. I'm like out of the park, about to put my car in drive, and this idiot comes down the road and is like honking at me. So I used some expletives to tell them what I thought of them. Anyway, you get the idea. I won't say it out loud because there may be children watching, but it rhymes with fire truck. Okay, just trying to get back to the start. Okay, here we go. So, Snuggle and Play Crochet. I got the crochet motifs, 16 crochet shawl patterns and crochet borders. So you can see those ones there. So this book is the one that I got this pattern out of, and it's a really good book. I think that was the one that was about $12. So and you basically, you make the little blanket that forms the body of the animal, whichever animal you choose. There's quite a few in the book, so you can mix and match the little blanket body part with the rest of the animal that you want to make. This is done in Red Heart Super Saver stripes, in polo stripes. This took one, maybe not quite, 1.5 skeins. There's a shop here in Australia that actually sells the Red Heart Super Saver, and I know I can get it from Wool Warehouse in the UK as well. But I love how the pattern, the striping turned out. I really like these colours together, and I did use safety eyes for this as well. So those are my two like proper finished objects. But, and with that book as well, to make these, you have the option of making a little snuggly like this, or a lovey, or you can make the whole animal, like the whole body and legs and everything. So there's like multiple patterns in that book, which is really good. Then I started with the leftover yarn. Sorry, neighborhood dogs. And yeah, as you see, I have a decent amount of this left. I decided to make some fingerless gloves. Obviously I've only done the one. It seems to be a theme because I've got 2 that I've done 2 pairs on the go, but I've only done 1 of each. But this pattern is a free pattern on Ravelry as well. I think they're called the Challenge Mitts, if I'm not mistaken. You are supposed to do a loop of a chain 5 where the thumb goes, but in the ones that I've done recently, I have just continued the pattern up, just done it the same, and just poked my thumb through where I think, like where it feels comfortable, and I think that works better. It doesn't irritate your hand. You've still got, you can still, you know, text on your phone, you can still drive, you can still hold on to things, and it's a free pattern. So I've got that one, and then, sorry, dogs, and then I've got this. I picked up this yarn, it's like at a cheap shop, but it's actually really nice acrylic. As you can see, it's $2. And if you live in Australia, you can get this from the Reject Shop, which is like a $2 kind of cheapo shop. So I haven't woven in the ends on this yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do. I did as you can see, a border on these ones of just single crochet, but I don't know if I'll do a border on this one. I haven't decided yet. So you can kind of make it, whoops, however you want. So if you want it to be a bit longer on your wrist, you just kind of put your thumb kind of wherever you want to. I just think that's easier than setting a specific spot for where your thumb should go, because I've done another set of these in a different acrylic, and I felt like the thumb opening was too big, so I figured with the way this pattern works, you can easily just use, you know, one of those sections to pop your thumb through. And like I said, it's not uncomfortable or anything. And as you can see, this one is a little bit taller than the other one. So this weekend I really should get on to finishing those. Then I also, again, I've been watching Randy's videos, and she had on, I think it's called the Movie Night cardigan or Cocoon cardigan, something like that, and I started making one. I'm just using the Red Heart Heartland. This is in the Big Bend colour. I don't think they make this anymore because it's been on clearance at Spotlight here, which is like our Joann's, Michael's, etc., like a big chain craft store. And I thought that I was up to putting in the sleeves and stuff, but it wasn't large enough for my largeness, shall we say. So I have to do quite a bit more yet. I think I may even, now thinking about it, might just make it really oversized, because I kind of like my jumpers and jackets like that anyway, and I've got plenty of that yarn left. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I've been watching, well, I have finished watching Gilmore Girls seasons 1 to 7, and I actually got my mum into watching it. She's been sitting there watching it as well. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm actually sitting on my bed while I film this. And along with the Red Heart yarn, because I'd never tried it before, I got just one ball of the Lily Sugar and Cream cotton. just in the grey. This is the shade Overcast, and yeah, I just wanted to get one just to try it out. Then let's move that over there. So the rest of the video is kind of going to be a haul. So if you guys don't really want to see that, feel free to click out. But this is all going to be yarn and books. I'll start with the books first because they're right here. So first up, when I went to a Spotlight, they're rearranging the yarn area and it's a nightmare to say the least, because you can hardly find anything and things are all moved around. They're moving things in a different place, but they are clearancing out a bunch of stuff like yarn and patterns and books and things. So I found amongst all the knitting stuff a couple of patterns. Now one is for 8-ply and one is for 4-ply, but I think I'll just do them both in 8-ply. So I found this pattern, it's by Peyton's, it's the Boho Cardi. So there's another picture of it there. So I think that will be nice, and it does have a chart on it as well. And this was only $3. I don't know what they were originally. I think they might have been about $8. Then the other one I found was this crochet tank. And on the back there you can kind of see what it looks like. And basically how, I believe how you put it together is you make the front panel and back panel and seam them together. That. Then I ordered 2 books from Book Depository. After I'd ordered them and they were here, I realised I could have got them on Amazon as an ebook, but oh well. Anyway, I like Book Depository for books, not just craft books, just books in general, because like, even though yes they do have to come from the UK, it's free international shipping no matter how many books you buy, and their books are usually discounted a little bit anyway, so it's kind of worth it. I've been wanting to get into making textured dishcloths, if I can get my words out. So I picked up this book, Easy Crochet Dishcloths, and it has both the written instructions as well as charts, which is good because not everyone likes to read the pattern and some people just like to go off the charts, so it's good to have both. And for some silly reason I ordered them at the same time, they were dispatched at the same time, but yet they came in 2 different packages. One came one day, the next day the other one came. I don't know why they just couldn't ship them together, but anyway. Then I was thinking about even doing knitting, like designing knitting patterns, but since I haven't been really doing much knitting, I decided to pick up this one, and there's quite a few different books for crochet stitches, and I know you can probably look up most of this stuff online, but I like to have an actual book. So I got the big book of crochet stitches, and there is so much in here. Probably the only downside is it's all just written instructions for each stitch. So if you prefer the charts over the written instructions, it's probably not going to be a book for you. But I think there is some other books on there that do have the charts for the stitches. So I'm hoping to be able to do some crochet designs at some point. Then I picked up the latest issue of Inside Crochet. Had some nice patterns in here. I want to make the scarf that's on the front here as well. And it came with a little project bag. It's just a little drawstring one. They did have different designs at where I bought it. They only had this one with, oh, I don't know what they're called. Did have a name on the thing, but I threw it out. And then my mum makes handmade cards, and with her magazine this came with it, and she's like, what the hell am I gonna do with that? And I'm like, I'll have it. So this is going to be it's called My Creative Journal, and it has pages like the bullet journals, so it has the dots. Then sometimes some pages are lined like that, and then other pages are just blank. So I'm thinking I'm just going to use this as my crochet journal. So if I come up with an idea for a shawl, a hat, some sort of pattern, I can write it down in there. If say I want to keep record of this and the bear, I can take photos and stick the photos in there. Just things like that I want to kind of keep, so I know everything's in the one spot. I did try to do this with my knitting. That didn't really work out, but I'm crocheting more than I'm knitting. I did put a couple of rows on a pair of socks, but that's about all the knitting that I've done. Just with being sick and just feeling pretty average, I've just been doing crochet. It's just easier. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use that for. And when I run out, I'll have to find something else. But I think it's got a decent amount of pages in it. So then onto the yarn. So I'll share with you my thrift store op shop find. Sometimes they don't have much yarn, sometimes you have a good find in there. So I found 8 balls, they're 50 grams, of the Peyton's Seashells 8-ply. So this is what it looks like. It is 60% cotton, 27% rayon, and 13% nylon. So I got 8 50-gram balls. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do a crocheted shawl with this, because there's what, between 800 and 900 meters between all of these. So that will get a nice size shawl, and takes a 4mm hook. So, and yeah, like I said, I don't think they make that anymore. So, and it was only $3 for all of this. There's a couple that don't have the ball band on it, but I think they're compared to the other balls that have the ball band on it, they're the same size. So I think it's all 50 grams. Then whoops, then at Spotlight they have the mill end bags. This is what ours actually look like. And they did have this in a purple, and I almost bought it in a red today, and then I just put it back. I'm like, I don't really need it. I want it, I don't really need it. No. So I picked up this what would you call it, taupey brown that has metallic in it, and obviously there's 2 in there, because I don't have anything like that I have like a lighter version of that colour, but nothing that has metallic in it like that colour. Then Spotlight has their own like value ball. They do have, these are the prints ones, but they also have just like their standard colours. And I had picked up a couple of balls of this just to try it out, and then it went on sale for like $2 something a ball, normally $4. So I went back and got a few more, but I've got this excuse me, rainbow colour, so I've got 2 of those. I believe I got no, I only got 1 of this. I wanted to get another one of this, but this colour sold out, so I just thought it was unique. There's the other ball of that one. I also got 2 of the pink, and then I already had 1 of this one, so I got another 2 of this, these purple blues. Then they're getting rid of a lot of different yarns in Spotlight. I don't know whether they're just trying to get more American brands in, because I know we have I think you guys have in the States have had it for a while, but they recently got the Burnout blanket yarn, which I'm not paying 20 bucks for that. Actually, I saw that in Big W, it was like $19, and I would hate to think what Spotlight would charge for it, probably over $20 a ball. But yeah, they're getting rid of a bunch of stuff, and these were only $1.40 a ball. So again, for dishcloths. It's the Peyton's Cotton Blend 8-ply. These are 50 grams each. And this is colour 24, it's just a green. And this one is colour 30, so it's kind of like a teal green, I suppose. They did have other colours, but I do still have my cotton from Ice Yarns and some from the Woolen Mill. So I was like, yeah, you don't need to go nutty with the cotton. Let's just not. But yeah, that's my little yarn haul. Like I said, I could have bought some today, but I was like, no, you don't need it. I really want to start kind of just really using up my yarn. I have quite a bit of it, and I seem to be getting more yarn than I'm actually making things. So unless it's a really good deal, I think I'm going to put myself on a yarn ban until the Bendigo Sheep and Wool show. Now I know typically for most of the things that I show here, I use acrylic, but for things for myself I use sometimes acrylic and sometimes wool. The Bendigo Sheep show, I've spoken about it before. It is a big sheep show. It's not as big as Rhinebeck, but it's the biggest one in Australia. There's heaps of vendors there. There's sheep, there's sheep shearing, there's you can eat lamb, there's just a bunch of different stuff, and I will try and vlog this year and kind of show you guys what it's like. I may even meet up with a few of you. I don't know who's going. I will probably be going on the Saturday, but yeah, it's not till July, so yeah. So before my camera cuts me off, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to be recording pretty frequently. So I think that is about all for this episode. thank you guys so much for watching, and if you lasted this long, you're a champion. I hope to be recording fairly regularly. I don't know if I will have enough done to film every week. I may make it every couple of weeks, unless I have stuff that I really want to show you straight away. Oh, and one other thing that I forgot to say that arrived was the jumbo bobbin that I ordered for my spinning wheel that arrived as well, which is all over there. And it's looking a bit sad. I actually need to get back to spinning. And I purchased a doll. It looks like a newborn doll from Kmart, cheaper one, for modelling by crocheted stuff that I'm making. So that was the other thing I forgot to bring over. But if you follow me on Instagram, I think I posted a photo on Instagram. I can't remember. I think I did. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you'll be back pretty soon. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel and the videos. Feel free to leave any comments down below if you have any questions. I will try to remember to link everything in the description box, but if you would like to know about something and I've forgotten to link it, just post a comment and I will pop it in there. But I will try to remember to link everything that I can. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have really been enjoying discovering some new channels, and actually, you know what, let's just do it in this video. Why not, since I'm here? After my camera cut me off before, I may as well keep chatting for a bit longer. Anyway, I have discovered quite a few new channels recently, and I'm going to link them down below, and you guys should go and check them out. Just let me go. Tell them about yourselves. First up is Mickey Midge. I literally discovered her channel just in the recommended channels. Her name is Michelle, and she has 3 children and crochets, so definitely go and check out her channel. I'm still watching some of her other episodes, but she has 16 episodes of her podcast up, so go and check her out. She lives in the UK. And whoops, crazy, what is my phone doing to me today? Bear with me. Okay, another person I have to give a shout out to is Randy from Random Randy's Ramblings. She has a crochet channel. She has so much information on there. She also is an author, and she has her yarn talk videos, and I love watching her videos. Like, every time a new one comes up in my subscription feed, I have to watch it. And like, even my mum will sometimes sit there and she'll be like, who's that? Oh, you're watching that lady again? Or, oh, is that such and such? So she doesn't crochet or knit, but she sits there and watches. She doesn't know what, like, she doesn't get the lingo like when we talk about stuff, but it's pretty funny. So yes, my mum has watched some of your videos, Randy. So yes, definitely go and check out Randy's channel. She lives in Washington in the States, and she has 2 boys, and sometimes they feature in her videos. But yeah, I love the stuff that she makes. I wish I could get stuff done as fast as she does. But yeah, she has some awesome stuff, and she does have some tutorials on her channel as well. So if you like crochet tutorials, go and check them out as well. there is another one, and I don't. Just let me get organized here. If I can find it. Now I need to sneeze. What is with this video today? Excuse me. The other channel that I want to mention is Holly from Yarn Journey Crochet. Again, she lives in the States. I can't remember. I think she lives in Virginia, if I remember correctly. I think. I actually have one of her patterns for a market bag. So, which I should have brought that over because that's another finished object. But I'll remember that for next time. But definitely go and check out all these ladies that I've mentioned, and I will leave their channel links down below so you can go check them out. I believe they are all also on Instagram and Facebook and all that fun stuff. So I am going to go now because I've blabbed on for quite a while. So if you want to come and join the Facebook group, feel free. Like I said, it's a closed group, so just send a request to join. There's none of those questions that people have to answer. I know with some closed groups you have to answer questions before you can join. Totally not the case in my group. As long as I can pretty much tell that you are a crocheter of some description or a crafter. A crocheter of some description. That's not what I meant. A crafter of some description. I promise I haven't had anything to drink today. Other than coffee. No. Coffee and boost juice. That's it. Yeah. If you're a crocheter, a knitter, sewing, spinning, or whatever it is, feel free to join, share your projects, what you're working on, come in and have a chat. I'd really like to kind of get it to being like a chatty group for us crafters, because I know not everyone watches the YouTube channel and things like that. So feel free to come and join us there, and follow me on Instagram because I love finding new people to follow. Except when I get bombarded with those stupid accounts that have take this and you'll lose weight, and it's like, I know that I'm overweight. You don't need to come and follow me on Instagram when you clearly have nothing to do with crafting. You're a weight loss thing and you're probably gonna try and get me to buy whatever crap it is you're selling that probably doesn't even work anyway. I don't know if you guys get bombarded with that. Like, you get like 5 different followers and they'll have nothing to do with crafting whatsoever. They're just randoms. It's so annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I probably won't get this up until tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I hope you guys are having a great day or night or weekend or weekday whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.